Mount Edgecombe lies on the KwaZulu-Natal north coast, approximately 20 kilometers away from the Durban city centre. This is where you'll find a team of dedicated scientists conducting world-class research on behalf of the South African sugar industry. This is the headquarters of SASRI, the South African Sugarcane Research Institute. The institute forms part of the South African Sugar Association, an organization that offers specialist services to the local sugar industry. When SASRI was established in 1925, its main purpose was the introduction and selection of more productive and disease-resistant sugarcane varieties. Today, variety improvement is still a key function of the institute, but the research program has expanded to cover several other areas which facilitate profitable and sustainable sugarcane farming. In addition, much emphasis is placed on transferring agricultural technology to the industry. This is achieved through a well-established network of extension specialists based in the various sugarcane growing areas. Besides the main facility at Mount Edgecombe, there are satellite research stations situated at various locations in the industry. These stations are used for variety selection and other research work. The research station in Mpumalanga, for example, is the site for most of the irrigation research work. The plant breeding program at the Institute is concerned with the production of new, high-yielding, pest and disease-resistant varieties suited to the various bioclimatic regions.
Here at Mount Edgecombe, we choose varieties with superior traits and high breeding values as parents. These parents are grown under controlled day length and temperature conditions in our glasshouse and photoperiod house to initiate flowering. We then make several cross combinations from these parents to generate the combination of traits required in our breeding populations. From these crosses, we grow 250,000 seedlings, and these seedlings are later planted in the field in our research farms. We get about 1 to 2 commercial varieties from these 250,000 seedlings. And this whole process from seedling to variety release takes between 11 and 15 years.
The plant breeding program makes use of modern biotechnological techniques to identify suitable parents and to assist in the rapid bulking and distribution of high-quality seed cane. Another focus area for SASRI is the study of major sugarcane pests and their impact on the crop. Many insects attack cane. Some feed on the leaves, others on the sugarcane stalk, while some damage the roots of the plant. Pests damaging the roots include white grub and microscopic worm-like organisms called nematodes. SASRI has adopted an integrated pest management approach to dealing with sugarcane pests. This includes choice of suitable varieties, good crop management practices, use of chemicals, and biological control.
Our pest control approaches in sugarcane are what we regard as sustainable. We want sustainable control of pests. And this means that we regard sugarcane as a habitat, or as part of a habitat, which has to be managed on an area-wide basis. The reason for this is that most of our insect pests are indigenous, such as Eldana saccharina, which is a sugarcane stalk borer. It lives in wild hosts such as papyrus, and its larvae bore into sugarcane stalks and cause damage.
SASRI also focuses on protecting the South African sugar industry against pest incursions from outside the country. For example, the stalk borer kylo is cause for some concern. It has caused considerable damage in Mozambique, and its spread to South Africa is a threat that SASRI is trying to avert. A significant portion of SASRI's research effort is directed at investigating the many sugarcane diseases occurring in the South African industry.
One of our main roles is to research the diseases that occur in our industry with a focus on those diseases that are known to cause serious economic losses, such as brown rust, smut, mosaic, and ratoon stunting disease. We need to understand how these pathogens that cause the diseases infect the sugarcane, how they spread, and the best ways to detect those diseases. Once we have that knowledge, we can formulate management strategies for those particular diseases.
One of the main ways of managing diseases is through the planting of resistant varieties. SASRI encourages growers to plant healthy seed cane and assists where necessary in ensuring that seed cane nurseries function properly. SASRI also offers technical support to pest and disease committees that operate in the different mill areas. These committees are responsible for monitoring disease levels by carrying out regular surveys. Sugarcane varieties are imported from several countries for use as parents in the local breeding program. These foreign varieties have to pass through SASRI's quarantine facility before being used locally. The quarantine glasshouse at SASRI is a world-class laboratory where molecular techniques are used to detect the most important sugarcane diseases. The facility is also used for the export of varieties to other countries. Other areas of research at SASRI include variety assessment, weed control, crop nutrition, harvesting, and chemical ripeness.
Chemical ripeners are sprayed on sugarcane leaves from about 12 weeks before harvest. Chemical ripeners are applied by aeroplane, and they then act on the growth and metabolism of the plants, thereby increasing the sucrose content of the stalk.
When the mills open each year, cane quality is typically very low. Cane quality can be increased by using chemical ripeners, thereby increasing the revenue for both growers and millers. SASRI is constantly researching ways of reducing the impact of weeds on the sugarcane crop. New herbicides are investigated to test their efficacy or to aid in the registration. A healthy soil is vital for productive sugarcane farming. SASRI's research considers three aspects of soil health: physical, chemical, and biological.
Physical soil health relates essentially to soil tilth. We're looking for a soil that's got a spongy consistency and that's well aerated. Such a soil will have excellent water infiltration and water retention, and it won't be compacted. SASRI's current research program is aimed at minimizing compaction, in developing procedures that improve water retention through augmenting soil organic matter levels.
Chemical soil health addresses salinity and acidity problems. Research includes optimizing irrigation water quality, ensuring good drainage, and the use of products such as lime and gypsum. Biological soil health ensures an adequate supply of organic matter in the soil through the use of organic manures, green manure crops, and minimized tillage. The Fertilizer Advisory Service at SASRI gives advice to growers in the industry on the nutritional requirements of the crop, based on analyses of soils and sugarcane leaves. Recommendations are based on decades of research. A meteorological facility collects and processes data from a large number of weather recording sites throughout the industry. This information is used to estimate cane yield, crop water use, and irrigation requirements.
In our irrigation scheduling service that we provide, we make use of the MyCaneSA model. We also use modeling in some of our other research. A model is a mathematical representation of how cultivars respond to the climate and the soil. And we use this to direct our research and to develop technology to help farmers adopt better practices on their farm.
Research into mechanization involves all aspects of sugarcane production, from land preparation to transport of the harvested crop to the mill.
The main areas where improvements can be made are harvesting and transporting. A lot of work has been done in vehicle scheduling to maximize the use of vehicles and thereby reduce transport costs. Vehicle scheduling will also assist in reducing harvest to crush delays.
The Knowledge Management Unit at SASRI is tasked with managing the vast amount of information generated from various research projects. This information is packaged in a variety of formats in order to promote best farming practices. The technology developed at SASRI is also communicated through the various certificate courses in sugarcane agriculture held at Mount Edgecombe, where all aspects of sugarcane husbandry are covered. SASRI maintains contact with sugarcane farmers primarily through a network of extension specialists.
The SASRI Extension Service consists of 16 extension specialists based at various parts of the industry. They serve the needs of both small-scale and large-scale growers. More recently, their focus of attention has been the new emerging growers in the industry. SASRI also operates a biosecurity inspectorate comprised of 8 biosecurity officers and technicians supported by 24 field inspection teams. They are responsible for monitoring the levels of pests and diseases through field surveys throughout the industry.
Extension specialists promote better management practices developed at SASRI. They also support various local committees in the regions, such as the local grower councils, pest and disease committees, and local environment committees. Extension specialists also get involved in the promotion of new varieties. Contact with the industry is also maintained through researchers who engage with the industry through a host of roadshows and workshops each year.
SASRI is extremely privileged to have an extensive research and technical support base that contributes to the provision of scientifically credible and rigorous research. It is this that enables SASRI to stand apart on international platforms, at congresses and at conferences. SASRI's wide range of specialist expertise within the fields of extension, biology and also agriculture means that SASRI specialists are in wide demand both nationally and internationally for the provision of specialist support and advice.
Regardless of their position at SASRI, staff at this institute are united in their endeavour to serve the industry. SASRI's ultimate goal is to contribute to a thriving and sustainable South African sugar industry.